Hi there, I'm Jamie Jeeves. Thank you so much for being here today. Today going to be doing a first impressions video with items that I got from Sephora and Ulta. Got these during the sale. Both Sephora and Ulta had a sale going and wanted to take advantage of that. So I'm posting this on the last day of the Sephora sale. So if you see anything you like, run, go get it. And just going to be letting you know what I think of them. These are all clean products. I do a lot of research as I'm picking products out. I go through ingredients lists, and if I'm not familiar with them or they're not in one of the apps, I will look up all the ingredients to make sure that it is a cleaner product. I talk more in depth about how I pick products, what is clean to me later in this video, so stay tuned for that. But this is the look that I create, so if you like it, stay tuned. And thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends if you like this video, and please enjoy. Not gonna lie, I was just watching Allie Glines do her Sephora haul, and she was wearing a denim jumpsuit and had a low bun, and I was inspired. So, or shall we say influenced. I was influenced. I mean, I bought a denim jumpsuit because of the Burt's papaya, so easily influenced. The first product that I'm going to be using is actually not from Sephora or Ulta. I got it straight from Supergoop's website because on Instagram they showed this little pack and it was like 25 bucks, and to try all four, it might have actually only been 20 bucks. But I have the Unseen sunscreen, and I've seen a lot of people talk about the other ones as well, and so I wanted to give them a try and just see what they are. So this pack comes with the Unseen sunscreen, the glow screen, the everyday lotion, and the glow screen body. All of them are for SPF 40 with the exception of the it's Play everyday lotion. That is SPF 50. SPF 50. I'm gonna try the Play SPF 50. From what I've heard, this is the one that's most like just a moisturizer. And my skin feels extra dry today. You know, with the weather getting colder, maybe my skin just needs a little bit more love. I think with SPF, you're supposed to use a lot more than you think. But I always use, or I will be using, a CC cream with SPF in it too. So I'm like, don't they like stack up? Not to give me, you know, a higher SPF, but to give me like a more full coverage of SPF. That's what I'm banking on. If you know differently, let me know. It is like a moisturizer, like a nice thick one. You can kind of see it's a little oily, which is fine. You know, I'm looking for moisture. What the heck happened here? I look like I got hit with something. I'm gonna let that soak into the skin a little bit. My lips are also really dry. It must be that time of year. This is the Frank Body Lip Balm, 100% naturally derived. Hydrates lips, multi-purpose balm. 100% naturally derived means nothing to me. You've got to look at the ingredients. You know, those claims aren't certified. They're not, you know, the FDA doesn't require any of that. So you have to look at the ingredients. All of these products I did, they are probably, if you're looking at like a scale like the EWG Healthy Living app, these are 3 and up. So in the green zone, maybe there are a couple ingredients in there that aren't perfect, but we're just trying to do better. So this is what the tube looks like. I was really just looking for like a thick balm that I could use on my dry lips. I love Aquaphor for my lips. It's not the greatest, you know, so replacing it with something better. It's just like an ointment. Feels really good. It's a little bit slicker than Aquaphor, but just as thick. I like it. So we'll just leave that on my lips while I do the rest of my face, and then I'll wipe it off when I put lip stuff on. I don't have a new primer, so just going in with my Revlon Prime Plus, perfecting and smoothing. I've talked about this before, but if you are new here, this is a really great multi-purpose primer. It's hydrating, it's slightly pore filling and perfecting. It helps make your makeup last. I've got combination skin, so a bit more oily in the T-zone, but dry / dehydrated in other areas. And this works really nicely for me. It helps makeup stay on my nose better. I did recently pick up a new one of my Honest CC Clean Corrective with vitamin C. It's a tinted moisturizer. I've had this before in a deeper color. So I had it in light, which is the one that's almost empty, picked it up in fair. This is the older one. They have a newer version. The difference between the older one and the newer one, the older one is thicker. I got this on Amazon, so I don't know if they're just, you know, cycling out what they have. It was a great price because of that. I think Honest is going through like a rebrand, so they've got new packaging, maybe slightly improved formulas. This formula is fine. It's thicker. It's a bit dewier, but I just set it with a powder and I still love it. It doesn't slip around on my face, so I don't mind being a little bit glowy because I add highlighter anyways. Either one of the Honest ones are fine, so if you can't find this one because it's older, the new one's great. It's a thinner formula. They have the same amount of coverage, which is kind of funny. They wear the same, they both wear very nicely, very skin-like. They're both, you know, light to medium coverage. Did a good job of covering up that blemish. You can still see it poking through. I don't mind that because I want it to look like my skin. With the Sephora sale, the Sephora brand was 30% off. I believe I'm posting this video on the last day of the sale, so if you happen to watch it as soon as I post it and any of these things speak to you, definitely go grab them, especially the Sephora ones being 30% off. That's insane. They're already affordable as it is. So this is the Sephora Make No Mistake High Coverage Concealer. Comes in a tube. This is the shade Sesame 02. It was very liquidy. I'm gonna try shaking it out. We'll see. See how it's like, it's very thin. Let me see if that made a difference at all. Nope, it's just a very thin formula. I'm gonna start small. Decent amount of coverage. It seems like a very oily formula, so we'll see how creasing goes. It is a very hydrating formula, so if you've got really dry under eyes, it might be a good option. My concern with it being such a thin, oily formula is it going to crease really bad? All right, got it all on. I am very, very dewy right now. I don't know why I put it on my eyelids because I have eye primers. Slightly concerning how easy it is to wipe off. I think it's because it's so oily. Before I go in with setting powder, I'm going to go in with, I've got a Tower 28 Luminous Tinted Balm. It says tap and blend onto cheeks and lips. And it is in the shade Beach Please. This is like a terracotta, like deeper red rust color. Definitely going to start light. It is a thin consistency. Yeah, so really easy to blend out and like a light wash of color, which I appreciate because I can get carried away with blush really easily. Like that, see? So let's see if this blends out nicely here. Yes, this would be a really great one to do a full monochrome look with. The balm feels like really hydrating. I don't feel like it's picking up any of the foundation. Oh, and I was wrong. This is in the shade Power Hour. The balm itself is called Beach Please. Noob. So it's Beach Please in the shade Power Hour. Did you guys ever do Power Hour? Like, you know, flashback to college, sitting around. I didn't drink beer in college. I couldn't. It's gross. It was so gross. I would drink like Mike's Hard Lemonade or Moscato. I loved sugar. Love sugar. I still love sugar. I just don't drink sugary drinks like that anymore. But I would do Power Hour with those, and you know, it takes me back. No, thank you. What did you guys drink in college? We used to drink Burnett's. Like this video if you drank Burnett's as well. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in light. I'm sure this was recommended by one of the many makeup YouTubers I watch. Let's go ahead and test out this powder and see if it helps to set down a lot of this glow. Definitely helps with the glow, so that's good. It's nice that it leaves a bit of a glow. Helps blur the pores a little bit. This next product is the Milani Sunkissed Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. The shade is 02 Sunkissed. Some of Milani's stuff is just cute. Like, look at that. Cheers to them. Their marketing works on me. Probably said this before, but just like to reiterate, with these products, these are not all clean brands. Like Milani is not a clean brand. They have some clean products. They have some super clean products. They have some kind of clean products. Wow. They have some super clean products. They have some not so clean products. And I meticulously go through and search. If I don't recognize an ingredient, I will copy and paste them all into the EWG Skin Deep database online in my web browser, because I want to do that work so that you guys don't have to. So with all of these, please know that some of them have not so clean ingredients, but majority of them are clean. So that's what I'm looking for. If the whole product is filled with ingredients that are known to be problematic, then I'm not going to get it. If there's one, maybe two, then I'm willing to try it, because my whole goal is to reduce my amount of exposure. So being someone that loves makeup, I don't know if I'll ever get rid of all of it completely. I just want to reduce my exposure. This is a light shade. It reminds me of the Ilia bronzing powder, which I think will be in the next video, so keep an eye out for that. Maybe we will have a dupe. Is it just me, or is my blush totally gone? To be fair, I didn't use a ton. One thing I really like about this bronzer, it is super light, which makes it really easy for beginners. And I'm not a beginner, and you know, sometimes it's just nice to have something that I know I'm not going to get crazy with, because it's easy to get carried away. And then, you know, when I'm using makeup, I want it to look like I'm using makeup, because I spent so much money on the makeup. At the same time, I want it to look natural and diffuse, but while I'm doing makeup, I want to see it. So it's nice to have products like this that you're not going to get carried away with, that they're, you know, it's going to allow you to build it up how you want to, but you're not going to have like a crazy contrast. It's going to give you that subtle makeup look that you're going for. So I really like that product, and I will be using that a lot. This is the Burt's Bees blush in the color Toasted Cinnamon. I have this in another color. It's like their peach one. That one is so pigmented that you get carried away with it. This one is not quite as pigmented. Again, really been trying to get that, you know, diffused natural glow. And this is a really nice natural color. I don't know how I'm feeling about this concealer. And this next product is the Milani Stellar Lights highlighter palette. This is 03 Rose Gold. These are all very wearable shades. They look glittery, metallic-y, like they look like high glow highlighters. Got it open, so let me go ahead and swatch these for you. We've got Pearl, Golden Quartz. Ooh, Golden Quartz is chunky, and Rose Gold. Very metallic-y, very blinding. I think that Rose Gold one might be a little bit deep for me right now. See how when the light's not directly on it, it's got that darker cast. So the gold one is a bit chunkier, so we'll see how it goes. Whew. If you're looking for a blinding highlight, I mean, wow, that is very bright. A lot of fallout in the pan. I love when I'm like trying to, I'm spitty. Like I often try to like blow the dust off, and I'll do that on like my eyeshadow palettes and stuff, and I just end up spitting on them. So probably not sanitary. I have a couple different eye primers here. I think I'm gonna try one on each eye just so we can compare, you know? So here I have the Ulta Matte Eye Primer in Nude Natural, and then I have the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in White. e.l.f. has a couple of putty eye primers. For some reason, only the white one is clean. I cannot remember the ingredient that is different because they have like more nude shades, but those somehow have an ingredient that just is not clean. So I'm gonna go in with my finger here. I'm gonna go in with this on this eye. This is a thick formula. It almost feels silicone-y. Oh, I might have too much here. Definitely like slippery feeling. Provides maybe a little bit of coverage. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Tartlet in Bloom palette. This I got on sale on Tarte's website. So Tarte often has really great sales. So if you really want a specific product from Tarte, or any brand really, if you're looking at a specific product, you really want it, keep an eye on their sales because they often have sales that Sephora and Ulta don't have. Tarte palettes often go on sale, so don't buy them full price ever. You can buy them on Tarte's website on sale. They often go on sale on Ulta's website, so keep an eye out if you're interested in one of these palettes. They're really great neutral palettes. I love neutral palettes because they're the most wearable. So I'm gonna go in with Flower Child. Let's see, this was the e.l.f. eye, right? Yeah, this was the e.l.f. eye. It's creased a little bit, so having to pat that in. But just laying this down all over and in the crease. This Ulta side did dry down matte, and it's definitely matte because it has not creased at all. So that is a positive. I'm gonna go in with Smarty Pants with the same brush and start to lay that in the crease. Going to dip into Jet Setter and start building it up on the outer corner. One thing that I do really like about Tarte's eyeshadows is that they are so buildable. So, you know, not a ton of pigment there on my outer corner. I know I can get the pigment there and I know that it's going to build, but this way I can make sure that I'm getting the pigment where I want it. I'm going to use Rocker in the middle of the lid and Funny Girl on the inside. just going to take the fluffy brush to clean up my crease. I'm going to go in with the Milani palette again and going to take the Pearl shade. Ooh, that is really pretty. Let's do brows real quick. So I have the Sephora Retractable Brow Pen in the shade Soft Charcoal. Not bad. Also not too bad of a color match, especially with my hair up, because my roots are really dark. The ends of my hair are lighter. I'm growing out my highlights, so definitely can get away with this with my hair up. We're gonna call that good. Awesome. I have the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I have been so excited to try this, and I am freaking pumped. I went and grabbed one of my disposable spoolies. These are, sorry, my dog's barking. I feel like I'm in like a work call. I'm like, sorry, my dog's barking. FedEx must be here. Nick! All right. So super interesting product. It is clear. Using one of my disposable spoolies. I don't know how much you're supposed to get on there. All right, feels moist. I personally am a huge fan of the fluffy brow. I mean, look how full it makes my brow look. Love it. Okay. I can see this gel getting like pretty nasty over a while, but we'll see. Doesn't feel, this one's a little stickier because I just did it, but I'll let it dry down and just see how it feels. Huh. You're supposed to, I don't think you're supposed to stick your spoolie directly in here, but I did. And it's gonna have to just be fine. Okay. The next product I'm gonna go in with, this was on my wish list. If you saw on Instagram, this is the Urban Decay Major Upgrade 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil set. And it came with 4 colors. I mean, these pencils have been around for a very long time. And it's because they're good. You know, I haven't had one, I don't think I've bought one since middle school. Wow, these have been around a long time. Maybe it was high school, but it might have been middle school. God, I'm old. Awesome. So this came in Perversion. That is not a straight line. These are super, super glidey. This dark brown color called Demolition. And then 2 sparkly colors. This one's a Rockstar. And it's more of a purpley color. It looks like it might be a little sparkly, but looks more matte. This last one is definitely more metallic. This one is Smog, and it's a metallic brown. So I'm going to take the brown one, Demolition, to line my upper eyelid. I'm going to take an angled brush and drag out a bit of a wing. Nothing crazy. A good guide is your lower lash line. So pulling straight up from your lower lash line. I really like it. Just a natural, soft wing. Finding with this one, it's pretty easy to build up, not super pigmented at first, which is fine, you know, similar to the eyeshadow. I'm okay having to build it up a bit as long as it gets to where I want it to be. One thing I hate is that as soon as I curl my lashes, the product's gone. And that's not the product's fault. Because it happens all the time. It's my fault. Before I put mascara on, I'm going to take the black to put in my waterline. Super pigmented, goes on super easy. I'm going to put some shadow on my lower lash. All right, mascara. I've got a couple here from Ulta. I picked up 2 different Essence ones. I have I Heart Extreme Volume and Volume Stylist Curl and Hold. So I'm gonna open these up, take a look at the wands, and then decide which one I want to use. All right, this wand is huge. Reminds me of the e.l.f. Big Mood. And this wand is much skinnier. Reminds me of the Milani one that I've been using. But it is a curved wand. I'm going to give this one a try. I say this with all new mascaras that I'm trying, but I have stick straight lashes that do not like to hold a curl. If the formula is too wet, they will fall. For most of my life, I've worn waterproof mascaras because they notoriously hold a curl better. But since moving to clean mascara, I've had to try a lot more that are not waterproof, and I've found that I can actually get some to hold a curl. So that is reassuring. It's holding the curl pretty well so far. I am going to try to add another layer here. I don't even know if I need a second coat. This is very, it says Volume Stylist Curl and Hold. It's pretty voluminous already. Very voluminous, but not too chunky. So it's keeping my lashes pretty separated. Just wiping off that balm. My lips feel nice and plump. Really like that. I really like that. That was the Frank Body. And I'll go through everything and say yay or nay at the end. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with, oh, this was just for another video. I'm going to use it anyway. I'm going to use it anyway since I have it, but I'll also use it in that video. So you, Lizzie McGuire, are an outfit repeater. Going to be a lip liner repeater. So this is the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the color Creme de la Creme. This is one of Jessica Braun's favorites. And I'm going to be doing a video of Jessica Braun Made Me Buy It. So this will also be featured in that. So hopefully it's good. Very similar to my lip shade, just a little bit deeper, so I like that. It's not too slippy. The ColourPop ones are super, super glidey, and it's easy to get out of hand. with overlining this. That's a really pretty neutral shade. I'm a fan of that. All right, I've got a couple lip things to try out. That was Sephora collection, so I got that from Sephora. This is an Ulta Beauty lipstick, Barely There lipstick in the color Charm. Oh. This is just their lipstick in the color Barely There. There's below it, it says Charm Discret. I never took French. Please don't come for me. That's not how you say that. I took Spanish and Italian. I don't know how to pronounce things in French. But this says the shade in French, and I said that so bad. Anyway, this was on sale, like half off, and it's super pretty, mostly clean formula. Again, some are super clean, some aren't. If it's in my video, I'm deeming it safe for me to use. If you are much more strict with clean beauty, you know, look at the ingredients yourself. But if you're just trying to do a little bit better like I am, then please trust that I did a lot of research and made sure that they're mostly clean, especially trying to cut out endocrine disruptors because I'm trying to have a baby. So wanting to help with fertility all I can. This is a really pretty light nude color. It's nice. It's nice with the, it's a very light shade. So this is a good one that you could also pop on top of a darker shade if you're trying to lighten the center, do like an ombre. But it also looks nice with the darker lip liner. Fan of that. It'd also probably look nice with the Pillow Talk lip liner, which is a little bit pinkier. I'm going to top this with a Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. There we go. Got this at Ulta, and this is in the shade Champagne. I love how like fat the tube is. I don't know, it's satisfying. Massive doe foot applicator. It's like a peachy neutral shade. It is a plumping lip gloss, so we will see if it burns. Almost like a pepperminty smell. That's a nice shade, not burning in the slightest. I don't even feel a tingle. Oh, there's a little bit of a tingle. Not super tingly at all. Not sure if this will be like a super plumping lip gloss, but a nice lip gloss option just in general. All right, this is the whole look. I completed it. I picked this up from Ulta. This is the Honest Safe Face Shielding Setting Spray. Let's see how the spray is. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice mist. Let's give this a try on my face. That is a nice mist. I like that. That is all of my Sephora, Ulta, a couple other places, Tarte, Supergoop, Clean Beauty haul. Thank you for watching. First impressions. I will keep you updated. I've seen, you know, one of my favorite videos some of my favorite YouTubers do is a speed reviews after they've used the products for a couple of weeks. They go through, they give you reviews, let you know what they're still using, what they're not. So I will definitely do that with most of these products, hopefully much quicker than today's. Today's is going to be a long video. Good luck to me editing. Let me know if you like this style of video. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comments. Follow me on Instagram where I do more reviews and reels and fun stuff like that. You can always DM me if you have specific questions or need help picking out products specifically for your skin type. And I'm happy to help you find some recommendations that will work great for you that are clean. I am here to help.